Well, folks, welcome to another Friday fishing forecast, and it looks like we are going to have another beautiful weekend. It looks like the winds are finally going to start laying down midday Saturday. It's still going to be a little bumpy offshore, so we're going to wait till Sunday to get offshore. But if you're willing to fish inside the bay, it's going to be a beautiful weekend. We've got some pretty decent tides for the weekend, so the fishing should be pretty good. It will be in the mid to high 70s. Water temperatures about the same, about 74, 75 degrees. So all these fish are starting to move into their spring locations. So if you're looking for snook, redfish, trout, even some tarpon are showing up. I know the kingfish bite has been really good offshore or near shore, and I've seen a couple of 35-pounders caught right off the North Skyway. So there's a lot of stuff going on right now. It's that time of year where everything just starts to happen, that water temperature's kind of rising up. I want to say thank you to everybody that came out to the Fins Fishing Club. My seminar, I talked about a couple of different things, but the main thing was talking about the different ways of how to go and catch bait inside Tampa Bay. And I think I'm going to just go ahead and do a video on that, breaking down flats, breaking down markers, and then breaking down the Skyway. So let's go ahead and get into the tides and schooners for this weekend and see what we've got in store. On Saturday, we have a negative low tide at a 0.2 foot at 6:35 a.m. Then we have a high tide at 12:56 p.m. at a 1.5 foot. Then on Sunday, then we have a low tide at 6:26 p.m. at a 0.4. On Sunday, we have a low tide at a 0.1 foot at 7:07 a.m. Then we have a high tide at 1:13 p.m. at a 1.7 foot. Then another low tide at 7:19 p.m. at a 0.0 foot. On Saturday, we have a minor feeding time from 5:24 a.m. to 6:24 a.m. Then we have a major feeding time from 10:51 a.m. to 12:51 p.m. Then we have another minor feeding time from 5:18 p.m. to 6:18 p.m. On Sunday, we have a minor feeding time from 5:59 a.m. to 6:59 a.m. Then we have a major feeding time from 11:42 a.m. to 1:42 p.m. and then another minor from 6:25 p.m. to 7:25 p.m. Well, folks, that's the tides and schooners for this weekend. Again, it's going to be a beautiful weekend. Those winds are already starting to lay down. They were really blowing yesterday on Thursday, but they've laid down some this morning. This morning was actually flat calm. So I think the same conditions are going to be for tomorrow. Again, I just want to say thank you for all of the support with the bait shop. We can't say thank you enough. We have whitebait and shrimp in stock, and we will have plenty of that tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to try to run. I'm getting something special put on the boat right now. So when they're done, I'm probably going to run and go get my pinfish and hopefully have pinfish ready for this weekend. Like I said, the bite should be really good this weekend with the temperatures being where they're at. Hopefully we get off this front just a little bit. As you can see, clear blue skies, which I typically don't like fishing. But when you can get out, you get out. Again, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Fish more, catch more, and we'll see you on the flip side.